Alright, so let's talk about one of my favorite games. It's
What the
called
hell?
Max Payne, as
Something
you
ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings.
as you can probably see from the title, and it's just Max Payne is something that I come back and back every time, and it's just I would say it's a masterpiece when it comes to telling a story, and these
Listen, someone's broken
spots,
into my house. Call
these
911.
comic
Is
book
this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still
windows
here. You have to.
Good.
and
I'm
everything,
afraid I
just
cannot help you.
Who is this?
listen to the music.
Hello.
Like everything is so intense from straight from the beginning, and the visuals, well, for the time being, when I was a kid and I played this like shit dog, like it was just
Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
it was just like something that I have never seen, and I still to this day hope we would have cinematic slow motion third person. Like we did get Max Payne 2.
Please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
We did get Max Payne 3, which I did not like that much. It is a good game, but it's just something about the whole tone of Max Payne 3 is off.
No!
And of course, this is a tragic story
That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart
that
in a mere
ruins
minute.
the life of Max Payne.
Killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York.
At this level, everyone remembers the subway station. It reminds many people from the ending of the Matrix movies, where Neo fights Agent Smith in the subway stations. I do have some negatives to this game. Actually, I wouldn't say it's because of this game, but just the age, and I'm running this on Windows 11, and I did come up with these issues with Windows 10 too, and overall this, you can see how it's a little bit crooked. You have to apply all sort of widescreen patches, and as you can see, the game crashed. Alright.
The source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was
Finally,
down here.
10,000 years later,
Something urgent has come up.
I get this game running.
Meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd
More
gone
than
undercover.
one level.
Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like tomorrow. Get any better when I got to the subway.
Roscoe Street
The feeling
Station.
hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex.
I have no idea what is going on with the frame
The
rate.
station
This
was
is
drenched in gloom.
one
Alex was a
more
ghost, nowhere to
this
be
is
seen.
things
I'd have to look for him.
running Well, it's running. It's like it's enough for the purpose of this video, where I just want to talk about the game and
Death was in the air at
show
Roscoe
you
Street.
the
I'd
main
have to find Alex
mechanism.
fast.
Like it was running fine earlier. Now that I got it to load the level, now it's running
Hotels
like
would ease
shit.
the pain.
Like it's just one of these things that you run into. Slow motion in this game, it's just... Oh, these guys didn't drop their weapons because I killed them too fast. Shit. Let's do it the hard way then. Painkillers, because Max Payne is a man that just brushes off gunshot wounds with painkillers. Like a true Finnish guy. The Desert Eagle is absolute unit in this game. Like it's just one of those perfect examples of a powerful gun. And in Max Payne 2 you can actually dual wield those. There's a couple dudes down here. Oh, I somehow assumed that will happen. It's many people usually remember that you can only slow time when you are doing the bullet dodge in the first game, but you can actually assign any key to automatically activate it, even if you are running just to slow time. This frame rate is really fucking with me. Painkillers. There's going to be a guy who's going to open a door for us. This just...
Kiss it goodbye. You saved me, man.
What's going on
You're
here?
A
welcome.
massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the
I
call from
still
the control room one
find
floor up. Can you
that
take me
these
there?
graphics
Sounds
have
good. Follow me.
hold up the test of time very well. If you look at the, like, of course it's polygonal, but texture work, everything has the art style hasn't turned old, and of course because everything is like the characters are from photographs
This way.
of people. They, well, I wouldn't say they look realistic, but they hold up in their own way very well. But what is the most important is that the gameplay mechanics, like the gameplay holds up so well. It's just the shooting and everything, it just feels so good. Even when I'm playing it laggy as shit like this, because for this purpose of this video I'm not going to tinker it, because I already had to use hex editor and other shit like that just to get the game to launch. Damn, it's so like it's just so satisfying is the key word. I miss stuff like this in games, because I feel like often often modern games don't have that it factor.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
And of course, it's hard to talk about Max Payne without mentioning that the Remedy's main guy, Finnish guy called Sami Järvi, who is usually translated in English to Sam Lake,
So much for
is
being
the
subtle.
main character photographed for the main character skin. That's how you do it. Fuck you. And that's the first level. Like, holy shit. It just... This is one of those games that I wish I could remove my memory and replay. Because I do honestly believe, although I understand it might like all the memories and every tenth or maybe 100 more times I've played this game
The rusty
have
door led to an abandoned
warped
part of the station
my
closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down
subjective
on Roscoe Street. Maybe that's
thoughts
why Alex had wanted to
to
meet me here. Maybe not.
make me think that it's an objectively
One way or the
good
other,
game.
I was gonna find out.
But it's just like, if you haven't played this, it's still a great game. It functions like a modern third-person shooter in the way that it does need accuracy, concentration, reaction.
What the?
God. Look at that sad man. Oh yeah, and the coolest stuff, of course, is you later get engrams, which are basically micro-Cs. And you can dual wield those, and that's just like what you always wanted for or wished the Enter the Matrix game would have been.
What the hell was that?
Good slow motion action with automatic weapons. Like, here we need a bomb. Sawed-off shotgun is an extremely powerful gun in those situations where you don't need to reload.
Okay, fellas. The police are
This is
on their way.
probably the first places where you usually die for a mistake or two. This is, yeah, like,
They're on their way. New York's finest.
this is just one of those places where you don't really have cover, and if that shotgun guy gets to you before you get to him, then it's... FPS is really shit. I remember on Windows 10, I think I played this game completely this year. On Windows 10 you can get it running much easier on a... Need to go to on C, there's some story, but
The
I'm not
bank
going
robbers
to
left
do
their
it now.
tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks
You
had
go
blown enough
play this
explosives to
yourself
send Lady Liberty into
or
orbit.
watch my walkthrough. I have no commentary walkthrough of this game, and I also have a first person mod walkthrough, which I wish that the modding scene would be more prominent on Max Payne games still. Don't do it. Fuck you. Oh shit. That's... I thought that I had time. Because if you run up fast enough, of course you're gonna wait down like a pussy, and this scene here, like after seeing The Matrix, this scene was the coolest shit to see in a game. The, like slow motion destruction. Then Max walking in like a badass, and
Hold it. Max.
yeah, he doesn't
Almost
give a
gave me a heart
shit.
attack. I nearly shot you.
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are
Here
more corpses
again.
here than at the city morgue.
Max
It's an armed
loses
robbery.
someone.
A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to pick a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Max doesn't have time to rest and think about the dead. Jesus Christ, the lag. No. Yes. But I will probably end this here. Like, there's not the most negative things with Max Payne are the ass optimizing on new operating systems. And let's see, what bad things could I say? Some unfair situations, like you have to do a lot of this when you're playing this game for the first time. Like you have to kite or don't or see, or maybe if you're really like, sometimes this doesn't help. Like if there's 4 guys, bullet dodge just isn't gonna do that. Especially during the end where enemies have grenade launchers, assault rifles, like shit that will kill you in an instant. It's just something that is not feasible for, at least for a normal human being. But that's the thing, because I have played this game so many times. I remember where there's like every enemy location I pretty much know. It's just unfair for me to say if the game is too easy or too hard. And overall it's a single player game, so you can always change the difficulties yourself. Well, go check my walkthrough, or maybe the first person mod, which was extremely cool, or go play this yourself. You can get it from Steam. There's a lot of help on the Steam forum how to get it running. I'm sure you can fix this fix this FPS problem that I'm having on Windows 11 too, and have a great rest of the year.